Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Xcom and I'm back. And this is Xcom, Enemy Unknown. Basically what it is it's a turn-based RPG. There's been some confusion about it. Basically, it's a game where you're playing against aliens that have landed on Earth, our planet, and your job is to take them out or find out what's going on. It's basically you're doing research more or less than anything. You're going into the battle and you're trying to figure out what's going on. Whether you don't really know exactly what's going on at the time when you're first starting the game. I have only played the demo, and I've played it quite a few times, so just to try and get used to the game, and that way I can give you some pointers on it, and so kind of tell you what's going on with the game. I'm gonna try and do this in one take. I chopped up the video, the gameplay that I have, so that way you guys can take a look at it and get to see what it is. At the beginning of the game, it just gives you a little tutorial, shows you kind of like the basics on how to play the game. So moving, how to move, what the difference between moving in the blue zone and the orange zone. You'll be seeing that throughout the game more, a little bit more. And basically, your blue zone is you get two actions, and every time you move, it uses an action. So you don't have to move though. You can just sit there. I'll explain a little bit more of that later on. So basically, I wanted to show you a little bit of the tutorial stuff, just to show you what it's doing. Basically, there's a lot of moving at the beginning, and then once you come into alien contact, then you actually get to fight the aliens and whatnot. It's got some really cool cutscenes. Pretty basic. Some of them is just when it's got to do with movement. Whether you're moving from one long distance range to another, it will whatever, or kicking open a door. It can cause a little cutscene action. Plus, they have cutscenes depending on where you are in the campaign. I just wanted to show you this because it's kind of cool, because you get to see the alien. I wanted to wait for him to pop up. You get to see the alien and kind of get an idea of what their abilities are just from taking a quick look at this. So this guy was obviously taking control over, and he shot my teammate in the face. And basically, it's pretty easy. They show you how to kill people and what the best strategies. It is turn-based. Basically, what that means is that you each basically want to eliminate each other using your own certain types of strategies to do so, and you basically both have the same abilities, and you move one turn here, and you place your guy there, gives you a better advantage over top of me, gives you the better better success possibilities. So it does have a campaign. You're basically playing through maps. It's from what I've seen. I did watch a couple of videos, that's why I even stumbled upon this. Originally, I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to do a commentary, but I figured I'd do one, and because it's kind of fun. It's something different. There's different levels. You get to see the base from like a split in half point of view. But one of the reasons why I wanted to show you this is because of the fact that you actually get to upgrade your characters for each battle that they survive. You can upgrade their character, upgrade their abilities, etc., etc. This character is now going to be getting rockets. He's the only one that who ended up surviving the previous mission, the training mission. He's the only one who survives. So I get to upgrade him, and then I get 3 new mates, 3 new soldiers to go for me. You're not one player. You're not one specific player. You don't grow attached or whatever to one specific character. You run a few different ones. You control them all. You are who you are. You're playing yourself, controlling all these people. And so I wanted to show you, this is where you get to do whatever you want. In the tutorial, it says you have to move him here, you have to do this, you have to do this. But it's just trying to show you how to do all these things. And this is actually in the part in the gameplay where I get to choose what I want to happen, how I want to move on to the next position, how I want to do such and such. You can do little actions like opening doors or specific actions, and I wanted to show this part specifically because it shows that you there's multi-levels in the game, so you can climb on different levels to get better vantage points. Now, here is where the aliens actually see me, and through that they get their turn. So like I said before, it's turn-based RPG. So I get my turns where I get to get 2 actions for each one of my characters, and then at the end of my turn, they get their turns for 2 actions for each one of their characters. One can be moving within, take up 1 will move within the blue zones, and if you go outside to the orange zones, that takes up 2. So you can move within the blue, and then you have the ability to fire. You have also the ability to watch guard. Basically, I can't remember if that's exactly what it's called, but what it does is it sits you in a spot, and if anything comes in your field of vision, it fires automatically. It doesn't take you a turn to do so. Also, the surroundings are destructible. Obviously not the ground, but buildings, walls, little things that you could blow up, you can. There's grenades, there's rockets, so it's kind of fun. And every time you do an action, like so, whether you're attacking, whether you're throwing a grenade, whether you're moving, if it's a long range, it'll show a little cutscene of it, which is kind of cool. Here's some different types of aliens. There's obviously multi different variations of the aliens that you're playing against. Yeah, I think I'm done talking about the gameplay itself and like how to play. I've given you guys enough of an idea whether you guys feel it might be something you're interested in. I'm playing this. This is obviously a PC. I got it off of Steam. You can play the demo right now. It's free. Go check it out if you like these types of games. If you're looking for something new, if you like RPGs in general, definitely go check it out. I'm going to give you some of my thoughts on it now that I've kind of explained the game. It's definitely a fun change of pace. The graphics are decent. My problem with RPG games or any sandbox games or open world games or anything that's really large and the graphics base is usually set on it being far away from you, so the graphics don't need to be as detailed. I find that visually it's not as pleasing for me. I find that the graphics aren't as good as other games. First person shooters, I find they have the best graphics a lot of the time, but you don't play this game essentially for its graphics. You play it for the gameplay itself, and that's what you're getting. So not every time you fire, obviously the guy misses. Not every time you fire, it's a guaranteed shot. You can't actually control the accuracy. You just control the actions. So you control where you want them to move and if you want them to fire at all. So that's what I choose to do or do not do. You can cancel mid-action too. I'm trying to throw a grenade and it doesn't reach. So what I do is I end up canceling it, move the guy forward, and then throw the grenade. How do I feel about the game? I like it. It was fun. I had fun playing the demo. Will I buy it? I don't know. Maybe I'll play the demo a few more times and find if I'm gonna buy it or not. Buying Steam games for me is kind of rare. That's the end of the gameplay. That's the end of the commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed, and check it out if you do. Check it out if you don't. It's like Swoop saying, rate, comment, subscribe. Dude, you do skadoosh.